Alright, don't mind my face and forehead. Bets been looking for all month. So, I thought maybe I had make a duet showcasing. Oh yeah. But back to what was. My theory about Halloween kills is that one lady, the mom, is a witch, and she perpetuates the Halloween fear. She's probably unknowing witch, but she perpetuates the fear. Yeah. And you know how it is. I know my dad's wife. She is just a bottled chaos and misery. And courtesy from the country, by the way. Yeah. She got a voice, and God gave her a voice. Yeah, what God? Which one? Her God? Which one? Which one is that? I wonder. But anyways, gave her a voice, and she going to use it. That's what she say. All right. And what's she say? She going to use it in a negative way? I could swear the pungent negativity is off the charts. It's off the charts. I got some video clip of it, and she would wear that IU cert, Indiana University. IU cert. If you notice, it looks like a pitchfork. What I'm saying is, though, it's a good Halloween story, right? But I can't help but think it's lacking, right? I watched some other Halloween movies. I think she's a trail of chaos. If she only could die, maybe Michael can die too. Now, I have heard, though, that there's going to be a Halloween End or something like that. Next year or whenever. I don't know. Regardless. My theory is that she's a witch. She perpetuates that negativity. She had to indirectly, subconsciously drag others to their death. Makes you wonder what was her life before marrying and having children. Interesting. Okay, but all seriousness aside, right? He ain't gonna be like Jason. He ain't gonna be like Freddy Krueger. At least I don't think. And it looked like they might finally put a West on Mike Myers next year. Unfortunately. That's if the Alien Illuminati Dark Cabal entities, so on and so forth, even make it. That's if half of you listening to this or have ever watched my videos, any of my videos, all the time I was on YouTube, more than it appears, right? Because that's a broad scope. So everyone that watched my video, even a second, any of my videos that I've been on YouTube, yeah, that's if any of you would make it during the transition. Yeah. What the transition about? About getting rid of the old progenitors and stuff. and bring it into new. Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, I know how bad society is. The insanity at play. It's so pungent. It's sickening. I'm not trying to disrespect magical arts or spiritual, stuff. But I would definitely disrespect any who have not only allowed, but also perpetuated too. It's one thing to allow, but also another thing to help perpetuate. And a whole nother thing too, on top of all that, to allow it to persist for another generation or so. The insanity, the craziness. And I think you all know what I'm talking about. I have seen them in public, and they aren't who they say they are. They're all for themselves. They ain't zombies necessarily. They ain't necessarily like robots per se. They're more closer to animals. And they gotta get something. They gotta get it. They gotta find some nook and cranny, some cheat code or some shit. And they have all the plummets later, by the way. Later. Not even doing. They look for someone like me in society with so much energy. They can see that too. They can see the energies. They live as a documentary, by the way. I should have said that first. But yeah. They live as a documentary. And I have seen. Just recently, I go and make a video about it too. I have seen how they operate in society. What they have done to us. Humans. They have literally occupied to such a high degree and promoted their sit. I think you know what I'm talking about. Replicated themselves. They're replicants. They have replicated themselves to such a high degree. High degree. They are falling apart. And they would look for someone like me. And they would keep dabbing back and forth, looking at me like I'm supposed to give them something. Like they looking for some type of cracker or biscuit in my hand. And I got nothing for them. I had no sympathy. I had no respect. I could only give them disrespect. Because of what they keep doing. They keep propagating, reproducing. And it won't stop. And if they somehow can't reproduce, they'll adopt. They lay down some type of foundation. They are so adamant. They are animal. They ain't no balance. They one-way streak. They only act like they are balanced. They balancing things. They only act like it. They don't got the same operating system as a real human being. They live killers, the reptilian, greys, mantids, hybrids, and whatever you want to call them, replicants, androids. They are not to be reasoned with. And I don't know how much they make out of the entire population, but they make enough. They make enough of the whole entire population. I just went. Oh, I'm gonna be making a video about it too, so watch out for that. I just went out like a few days ago, like I think 7 places or so. I don't want to say exact places, of course. I had to go to one place 3 times. 3 times. Another place 2 times. I'm talking about 7 different places, right? Anyways, the things that the garbage I have seen, that looking for that biscuit in my hand, that trick, so they can put it in their back pocket as they wiggle their little thing, some mating ritual or some shit, some type of courtship, some type of I'm gonna say trying to gain others' rights. But that's what it always is. You be like, well, yeah, I can see what you talk about. You know, even marriage and stuff. That's just a ritual right there. I can see what you're talking about. Yeah, when you are willing, or here's the thing. You know, there are certain levels. I'd say there are like 3 levels. And when you are entirely knowing, like you have that choice, like, you know, it doesn't matter what they say, how they say it, no matter what they have on paper and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. It's your conscious choice, alright? When you consciously have that moment, right? Well, you literally accept their rule of law, alright? Which is hardly ever the case, by the way. Understand? There is no real balance in all this. The so-called good ETs, I call them the false light sometimes, recently, because they just earn the disrespect. I have heard that they love, not love, but like, they enjoy pointing a finger and calling out how it is. Like, get done. Some of the things he agrees with Muggsers, it's just insane. It's almost like he is an extension to him. All in all, a space commie. There seems to be not enough wisdom at play. It's insane. Why would I give any information to Kent Dunn so he can have 6 more children or something like that? He did nothing for me. Kent Dunn is a supposed pleading representative. He did the opposite in something for me. He warned me. Along with Dr. Sam Muggsy or and others. Constant talk. All talk. Certainly no wisdom. And when there was a chance to actually increase the soul, I remember this, a part of this, and then I looked back on their videos when they had a chance to upgrade their soul from like 45 something minutes with of course commercials to an hour 45 6 minutes with commercials. When they had a chance to do that, they took it. And it was even more difficult to listen to all. To get any information at all of what's going on. It was insane. Possibly more than that. Like they were torturing on purpose. I know he's a commie, but does he know he was torturing anyone that's conscious, more smarter than her? Because my wisdom is more smarter than hers. Now I'm more psychic than she is. But she knows how to talk. She knows how to talk. Swears. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. Probably not psychic, it's spiritual. But whatever. Tell you the truth, I think I got in a couple times trouble. But nonetheless, this is the point. When you do wrong to a whole entire race, don't be surprised. Your shenanigans might piss them off. Might piss some of the race members off. And who the blame falls onto? Yeah. Who the blame falls onto is you all. Not me. Not somebody else. You all. Now, I know you've been stealing my DNA. Do you not see any consequences? You think you're going to flip me the bill? You think you're going to flip me the bill? Your stupid spiritual law, karma, bill? No one knows what I'm talking about. They're like doing some type of karma dance or some shit. Not dance actually, but like a rule of law or some shit like that. Like, but it's like if the intervention on humanity right now in certain ways, couldn't the good guys stop that? Especially when it causing problems. I've been on TikTok helping with energy work. And I'm the one that seemed to be the one making the human frequency or whatever, go sky high. I'm showing people how to draw in energies to conduct them. I don't know how long or how much that's going to work out. I know a lot of these individuals are well, they probably go full zombie before they stop too, but because they desperate, they need to feel like they are human, right? I can understand, but it's still animal, right? It's like I have to put old yellow out because it's just going to be having a zombie, you know, sniffing everyone's asses and even humans' asses. Don't think I don't know about that dog humping girl porn. Try to censor myself for YouTube. Bestiality. Don't think I don't know about that. Don't think I don't know about that. I was looking that stuff up too. And I saw things I did not like. Yeah, dog. Dog. To what difference between these rip-offs of humanity and a dog? Less than, you know, you would think it would be. And yet, they were looking for that biscuit in my hand. Think. Think. They always got an agenda. They always got a plan. I had a maintenance worker here. He was not able to speak English, of course, but he would definitely record when he get a chance. When he came